from the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Casas. One out in the top of the first. Here's Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Abreu hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss as he was late. 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. That ends the frame. Back here at Fenway Park, and on the hill in this one, Reese Olson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And that one pulled foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Outside. Line drive. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And here is Devers. In the dirt. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the veteran second baseman, Alex Bregman. And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed to the plate. Relay throw home.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Infield fly called there. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 outs. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Back now at Fenway. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Ball 1 to Bryce. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that misses. 1-0. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And that is out of play. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Well struck left field. And it bangs off the monster. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust.
Base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Going to count 1 and 2. Now a check swing, but he held up. That one just missing inside. And now it's 3 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The throw in. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. The tag, and he's out. But 1 run does score in the play. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third. Baez fires over to first, and that is a big first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Jose Altuve up to him here. That one missed.
1-0.
Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meadows throws right, bats left. 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That's down and in. A slider missed. Just off the outside edge. Swings and misses. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Abreu under it. Snags it for the second out. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Boston, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Rafael Devers. First pitch misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I'll tell you what, that will do the job.
That misses, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fouled off. He was late. That one ripped. That's a base hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's about as textbook. As it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Stepping in, Connor Wong. Harper makes the grab, and there's one down. And now, Zayson Rafaela. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness. And
oh, now this ball gets down. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good pitch. Slider down and away. He just stayed down and threw it nice. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Now batting Jaron Duran. And that one hammered. Meadows makes the play. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So man aboard. Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in Boston, here comes Bryce Harper.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole new swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Just off the inside edge.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Harper at second with nobody out. In the air, right field. Abreu on his way over. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Devers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the DH, Colt Keith, singled and scored his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Got him looking. That's and welcome back to the ballpark. Devers now. Cobb back to work. That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and that ball is gone. That one felt good. It's 7-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now batting Tristan Casas, and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Torres. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. Back here at Fenway, now Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor. Oh, now a great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Strike one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
1 out, bases empty. In the
2 balls,
dirt,
2
it's
strikes.
2-2. That's
3-2.
inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one ripped into right. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. Hit in the air, center field. Duran brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And the batter now, Connor Wong, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the green monster. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple. One down, runner at third. Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Digging in, Jarren Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one the other way. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Gleyber Torres. Hit on the ground to short. Rafaela. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Fielder number 30.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Garrett Crochet.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Crochet, a 6'6" southpaw, 245 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. In the air, out towards right center. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's Harper now.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
To the right side, Bregman handles. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway.
Leading
Here's the
off
former
for the
MVP,
Red
Jose
Sox,
Altuve.
the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive.
Knocks it down. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Alex Bregman. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer.
Alex Bregman.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Squeezes it, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance, and that'll do it. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Cobb back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it bangs off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Abreu in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Gurriel at third with nobody out. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add on. It's 10-2. Connor.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work for what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'm trying to do the same. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for and if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times that I was homeless and the times when I was broke and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna dance in the check it. Don't nobody wanna. Anybody, you. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna